Wait a minute. Dealing with my OCD. And again, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, here we are. Here we are on the bridge of the USS Box again. And have you noticed how the frame around the game screen is similar to the designs of the computer console interfaces in actual Star Trek series such as The Next Generation? That's a nice little touch, isn't it, eh, baby dolls? I do indeed think it is. Anyway, it's time to go back to the planet. But first, I'm going to replenish my lives. An egg has been dispensed. There are 2 eggs remaining. Bye-bye. As you can see, we're starting to run out of this computer supply of eggs. An egg has been dispensed. There is 1 egg remaining. Bye-bye. So be careful from now on. And now with that, we go back to the planet because there's something I want to try. I'm gonna take what you might consider to be a foolhardy risk, baby dolls. I'm going to try that jump again, which I've died like 2 times doing. It's not this jump that's particularly difficult for me. It's actually the second jump when I'm on the cloud. So what I'm gonna do is try to skillfully navigate as close to the end as I can. And then if this jump doesn't actually get me onto the next cloud and I end up falling to my death, I'm going to give up with trying to make this jump from now on. I mean, when I watched it back in my other video, it almost seemed like there was some kind of an invisible wall between the screens that was blocking me and stopping me from reaching this next cloud in my next jump. So I'm going to try it this final time from right on the edge of this cloud, just so that I can be absolutely sure, baby dolls, that this jump isn't possible right now. So let's try it. Hey, it worked that time. I had a feeling I might have been making a stupid mistake like that. For in this day and age, baby dolls, you can never be quite certain, can you? I'm studying the design of those blue meanies a bit, trying to distinguish what they are. I think they're Smurfs, aren't they? I'm not sure though. It's quite difficult to ascertain when you're not entirely sure about the identities of various cartoon characters, you see, baby dolls. And as you can see, the title of the screen says we're to safety now. So let's see what comes next. Maybe a plush, cozy mansion where I can relax and find the page of these scrolls that I need to find, maybe? No. Instead, a rather threatening looking pit, which I'm not going And I'm not going to stand on the platform just now in case it collapses under my weight and I fall to my death, which wouldn't be fun. But it does seem I can't quite get a foothold on this rock here and make my way up this cliff. I wonder if maybe I could smash the ground with a hammer then and make it fall or something. No? Or maybe just break it off the face of the rock wall with a hammer? With a crushing hammer swing? No? Or maybe I'm just standing in the wrong place? No, it doesn't seem like that's it after all. I'm getting a considerable distance away from it now, aren't I? So I wonder what does happen if we stand on this. Will we fall to our deaths, or will it be a simple elevator maybe? Oh yes, a simple elevator indeed, baby dolls. We're going deep down into the dark now, aren't we? I hope we don't come across like a ghostly train line or something like in the Ghostbusters 2 film and get run over by a ghostly train and have hands and big long arms rising up out of a load of slime and terrorizing us as they grab at our ankles and whatnot, eh? Oh well, the only way to find out is to press on, baby dolls, isn't it? And can anyone see a face in that rock wall? In the middle, at the top, in the middle and at the top of that rock wall, you can see like two eyes in the wall. The two eyes are located just above just under the letter O and just under the letter M of the word bottom. Anyway, well, the right eye is visible just underneath the gap between the word bottom and floor in the wall. Actually looks like a bit of an owl face, really, but I digress, baby dolls. It's an intriguing observation to notice, isn't it? And I do like the differences in shade of the rock wall as well, towards the right side of it, like maybe it's differences in strength and cohesion in the rock. Like maybe those darkened areas would be easier to break through if, say, we somehow end up on the other side of this wall and need to burrow into it to find some hidden secret supplies or whatever, eh? Oh yeah, and in the middle of this wall again, we're under the word floor. If you look down to the middle, you can see a face that looks like a teddy bear face a bit. But it's got like a kind of weird tooth-like shape instead of a teddy bear type shape of head. And it has like a kind of door-like circle shape in between the eyes on the forehead. But yeah, the snout and the snout by the mouth looks very teddy bear-like, I think. Anyway, enough rambling about this. I'm gonna press on to the left and see what's in here. A particularly threatening, dangerous, malevolent-looking scene. Now, in Dizzy the Ultimate Cartoon Adventure, skeletons were harmful to touch. Like maybe they were so sharp and deadly that they would immediately cut into Dizzy's egg-like hide and pierce him and cause all his life-sustaining yolk to flow out and essentially bleed to death like an egg-like version of a human. So before trying to pass this skeleton, I'm gonna try to break it up with a hammer just in case we need to neutralize it somehow. No, I'll just try it in some different places then, just to be sure, baby dolls. After all, the music is getting so urgent, it's like it might be trying to warn me not to try to walk past the skeleton. Like, who knows, it might come back to life like in a scary movie and grab at me and kill me, maybe. Or try to squeeze me to death with how small I am compared to it. But you know what, let's take a risk and try jumping over it. No, try walking past it anyway. Oh, there's a relief. It didn't kill me after all. Okay, I'm gonna put the needle down so that I can maybe climb this rope. Yes, by jumping, and then try jumping onto this rail over here and collecting whatever this object is. Looks like it's a liquid of some kind in a bottle. Maybe later. That's a bit of an ominous statement, isn't it? I'm guessing it must be something to replenish our health, and that's why we won't take it, since our health is maximized right now, isn't it? So I wonder if there's something we can do on this side. Doesn't seem like it, and we can't examine the wall in any way, shape or form. So let us press on to the left. Some kind of mechanism here, baby dolls. An old winch, so it says. Let's study it. You try to turn on the winch, but there's no power, baby. Intriguing. Our narrator got all serious there, so it gives you the sense that this has some importance in regards to a puzzle or something, doesn't it? And there's no power, but it seems like we have no items which could restore power to it, so maybe there's some kind of a generator or something around here, eh, baby dolls? In case of emergency, pull on the chain. Do you know what song that comes from, baby dolls? Ah, so I'm guessing this hammer breaks the glass here, and then we can pull the switch and turn power on. Won't that be grand? You break the glass with the hammer, baby. Okay, let's turn it on now and see what happens. I think we've pulled it down, but let's see if we can turn it back off again. No, we can't, intriguingly enough. I always like to see if puzzle solving levers and buttons and whatnot in games can be turned back to their off state after you turn them on to solve something, to solve a problem or whatever. Okay, so the winch should work now, I think. You turn on the winch, baby. Yes. How very stern and serious sounding. Narrator was still sounding very profound and dramatic as he said that, so I get a feeling we're onto something, baby dolls. So up we go, up this string up. Yeah, well, a bit thick to be a string. Looks like it could be some kind of a wire, a strip, or some kind of a mechanism, some kind of a dangling thing to pull like a church bell to make it ring or something, isn't it? Oh my, mine storage. Oh, so I get the feeling we have to blow up the big rock monster somehow with this by maybe coaxing it to walk over the mine, and then kablooey, and then we managed to get through, eh? Sounds like a plan indeed, baby doll, so let's go. Or as the human soldiers from Half-Life 1 would say, let's go! I wonder if I can examine this skeleton or something, by the way. Or as Missy May, the YouTube channel would say, a skelly there on the floor, she would probably like hit on it or something, or talk to it like it's long lost love or something. Who knows? But I'm not going to do that because he's not my type, that skelly boy. I need to find skelly ladies instead. But how do I distinguish the difference between... How do I distinguish a skelly boy from a skelly girl, I wonder, eh? It's quite a quandary, isn't it, baby dolls? Quite a mystery. Did I make this jump? Yes, I did. I was a bit nervous about that. I hope I haven't jumped too soon, but no, I haven't. I managed to get across just fine, baby dolls. Now, I guess it's time to blow something up. In the form of a big rock man here. Oh, he's coming. What do I do here? I'll just put it down and then run. Is he gonna blow up in my face or something? Oh, I'm guessing I've got to kind of make him come at me, bro. Make the rock bro come at me and then put the mine close to where he's standing, and then he'll walk over it, and then the end of my problems. And have you noticed how he's standing in a different stance after walking towards me, like maybe it's frozen him in the last stance he was in while he was walking at me, and then just beamed him back to his spawning point. Intriguing proposition, eh, baby? Anyway, let's try quickly and daringly putting this mine in front of him. And then peg it, and then run. Run like your life depends on it, like it does. He's blown up, baby, it looks like. The rock monster steps on the landmine, which explodes, baby. And just like that, he is gone. It is a relief, isn't it, eh, baby? The likes of which Leaf Toad would be grateful for. And now it's I just disoriented myself. Let's just take this unlit torch. And by the way, the other day when I was watching this video back, I wondered what if I could maybe light the unlit torch from this torch here, with how conveniently close to this platform the torch is located and positioned, eh? Seems not. No, it seems like that isn't quite a thing, baby dolls. Or if I can study these rocks, in case maybe they're composed in a rather intriguing manner which might be important for a puzzle or something later, who knows, baby dolls? Okay. I think that these wire cutters are used on the other planet that I was on foul on too, so let's leave them for the time being, baby dolls, and press on to the left to see what's here. Another cave, eh? So that's like 3 on this planet so far, isn't it? That must be like a record for Dizzy games, eh? Well, at least a planet in a Dizzy game anyway. At least an alien planet in a Dizzy game anyway, because there are quite a few Dizzy games out there which have lots of caves. So let's take a daring drop into this place and see what wonders or possible dangers await us, eh? After all, that's part of the thrill of adventuring, baby. And this isn't good, is it? A spidery cavern. I wonder if I dare try to get by this, or if it'll kill me in one fell swoop, eh? Or if I need to poke it with a needle to make it cower in its nest, so that in its web, so it won't bother me again. No, that doesn't work. I'm not exactly the most tasteful gamer, am I, trying to poke an innocent little spider with a needle, eh? Okay, I'll try and get past this and hope I won't get hurt. Yes, just enough time to... That's the scroll I need, or at least one page of it, from this planet. Well done, you have located one of the lost aubergine pages, baby. So with that, we have no reason to stay on this planet now, do we, eh, baby? So let us leave. Hope I don't get hurt here. Just a relief, baby dolls. I just managed to avoid getting hurt by the skin of my teeth. Oh no! For a minute there I thought I was going to roll into that spider and possibly get killed. After all, us egg people have a rather fragile constitution, baby. Yes, I'm full of intellectual terminology describing my characteristics, aren't I? My characteristics, aren't I, eh, baby? And, because we can only carry 3 objects, I'm gonna leave the omelette torch here and take the wire cutters. And I think I'm doing the right thing by leaving the omelette torch here since, well, we are going to an icy planet eventually, aren't we? If I were going there next, because I wanted to go there with it still being close to Christmas. So I'll leave the wire cutters after all for the time being, in case we need to light this omelette torch on the icy planet to solve a problem there. So Mr. Dens, beam me up, Denzi. And now to the bridge we go once more. That's really good how I didn't get hurt at all on that planet just then, isn't it? I tell you, I'm turning into an expert on this game finally. I'm a professional Lieutenant Aurora. Does that impress you, baby? I hope so. If you play your cards right, you might end up being promoted to be a brave, intrepid captain like me in the future someday, baby. Keep at it with the hard work. Okay. And I've got a page now, a page of the ultra-powerful scrolls that we need to ensure that the Zakmon army doesn't seize power and destroy us all. So you could say the galaxy's a safer place already, couldn't you? Does that impress you, eh, my crew members? Hey, baby? Does it impress you, Pogie, eh? Are you Dylan? No, you're self-absorbed, Dylan, thinking you're cool all the time, aren't you? So yeah, you just shut up and get back to your menial tasks, baby. And have you noticed how these chairs that we're sitting on look kind of like the chair or trampoline or whatever it was that I was trying to pull up out of the ground in that big hen nest on the Falon 2 planet the other day? Yes, I'd say the resemblance is uncanny, baby dolls. Anyway, without further Without further rambling on, let us lay in a course. Mr. Denzel, the Phrygia 7, baby. You have set course for Phrygia 7, baby. And now we'll just stand around dancing in celebration while we wait for the ship to make its way to Phrygia 7. Yay, to Phrygia 7 we go. Yes, sorry, Bob, we do. The ship has arrived at its destination, baby. Okay. We've arrived at Phrygia 7, sir. Communications Officer Aurora. What's your information about this planet? The planet Phrygia 7 is very cold, Captain. It is ruled by the tyrant Queen Icilia. You think she could be hiding the page we're looking for, baby? Possibly, sir. Okay then, baby. I'm on my way down to the surface on my daring attempt to secure this artifact. So let's go. Let's go. Whee! Coordinates set, sir. Ready to beam you down, bro. Okay then, bro. I'm on my way, baby. Beam me down, bro. Mr. Dens, energize, bro. And here we are. This, my friends, is the reason why I wanted to play this at Christmas time. Because I've heard this music before. Yeah, this music is the music from the first level of RoboCop on the Amstrad, a game which I still have, by the way. In fact, this music might be the music for every level in the game, now that I think about it. Even the part where you study the computer records and try to match the face with that of try to match the facial characteristics with those of Emil Antonowski in order to identify him, so that you can find his fellow gang members. Anyway, we can jump over this Christmas tree, and yes, this Christmassy winter planet is why I consider this our Christmassy Dizzy Let's Play video. This icy bridge doesn't look too reliable, does it? So for the time being, baby dolls, I'm going to jump over it. Oh, it seems like it might be reliable after all. Or what if it's just like the edges that are strong and not the middle? Because you might have noticed that little crack on the right side of it, nice and view. So that leads me to believe maybe it could collapse. Oh no, I didn't want to go back to the ship, you fool. Okay, oh, I've got to talk to Denzel again to get the coordinates. Yes, beam me down. I'm gonna go back here because it's me OCD bothering me. Stealing with me OCD, folks. And now we get to appreciate the RoboCop music from start to finish. Now do we know what it is? Am I going to get hit by this snowball, by the way? Let's dance a bit to the music. It seems like I can't walk past this man here. And I hope the snowballs aren't going to kill me instantaneously, baby. So for the time being, I'm not going to pass them. I'm going to leap over the Christmas tree. Or vault over it if you want to get fancy with the terminology, baby. Oh no, I was wanting to look at the tree, not beam up again. Okay, we're gonna have to get the coordinates from Denzel again. And then beam back, beam down. I'm gonna go back up because I was anxious beaming down with my OCD. Beam me down again, Denzel. I'm suffering from my OCD. Now I'm gonna have to go again. Such is the plight of an OCD victim, baby. No, I'm gonna have to do it again. Beam me down again. No, I'm gonna have to do it again. I will keep doing it for as long as it takes, though. I'm a determined young man, baby dolls. No, I'm gonna have to do it again. And again. No, I'm going to have to do it again. I hope the last 10 or so minutes of my video aren't going to just be consisting of this. Me trying to beam down to the planet properly. Okay, I think I've done it now. So, big jump over the tree. Oh no. There's a relief, the likes of which Leaf Cassidy will be grateful for. We're not going to smear ourselves all over the bottom of this spiky pit. So I wonder if we can pour the bleach over the spikes and then the bleach will hard and then we'll be able to walk across the bleachy surface, maybe. Maybe not. Listen to the music really getting intense and into the swing of things. Well, can I jump onto that bird's No, just forget it actually. That spiky floor looks a whole lot more dangerous than possibly getting hit by a snowball here. Don't think I can talk to these kids having a snowball fight though, can I? Who knows, maybe I can poke this participant with a needle and make him stop. No. Or maybe give him the omelette touch so he can light it. Omelette touch so he can light it in order to stay warm while he frolics in the snow, eh? No, but then again, why wouldn't he just go home if he wanted to stay warm while frolicking in the snow? Unless, of course, we've got to time this, but it does seem rather hard to jump over that snowball. And yet, at the same time, I think we're too tall to just stand in the middle and avoid it. It's tough to say, but it does seem like that would be the solution, doesn't it? Since the snowball is flying rather high, a bit too high for us to jump over, maybe. So let's try that when the boy next throws the snowball. Oh no! Why does it hit me when she throws it, but not when the boy throws it? Oh, it just depends on where you stand. That's the deciding factor, baby dolls. Typical to have brought all my items over here, isn't it? So I can't pick up the key yet. So I just dropped the unlit torch in case it's a red herring item, even though I've specifically brought it here on the odd chance that it might be needed to burn something icy or something. And let's press on. I did it without getting hit that time, didn't I? Hey, baby dolls. And it seemed this doesn't collapse under us after all, so can we do something with this? Maybe pierce it with a needle? I wouldn't drop this here, too unstable, baby. Unstable, eh? There's intriguing food for thought. Maybe the bleach, the corrosive bleach can melt it? No. Okay, let's see if we can jump onto that bird's platform after all. After all, there is that cloud in the sky which could serve as another platform, isn't there? So yeah, let's go for this. Unfortunately the bird is friendly too. And he's dancing to the music as well, isn't he? Just like me. I tell you, music can bring the world together, can't it? When it compels you to move to its groove as you party away. Having fun in life. Blissfully oblivious of the difficulties and stresses of the world, eh? That's the ticket, baby. Hobo Village, eh? Someone online called me a hobo before. And I told him that in the future when the Terminator Wars happen, he'll be begging me to teach him my skills when it comes to catching rats for food. Crystal grow, eh? I wonder what this kind of substance does, eh? Can I touch the hobos, baby? It seemed not. Hopefully the fire burning out of the dustbin heater won't hurt me, eh? No, it doesn't. There's another Oh, I can pick it up, eh? And now that I think about it, I can remember what this is used for as well. I do believe it's used to melt through that icy cave door that I saw before. But you know something, with how that could be a tad dangerous to do right now, I'm just gonna go this way instead. Oh! That's... What happened there? Did you just see the snow or something just ran? Oh, it's because the snow was falling down the pits that parts of the snow texture vanish when they fall down the pit, isn't it? Does make me wonder if I'm supposed to... Maybe the crystal grow forms a miraculous magical platform across the big pit gaps for me or something. No, after all that looks awful far for us to jump, doesn't it? So, given that we've played for a long time now, baby dolls, I'm going to go back to the ship for the time being, where we can save our progress. Yes, I mean I could take this flaming barrel back to the ship, but I want these hobos here to have heating and comfort for as long as they possibly can, before I take their only heat source away from them. So let's head back to the ship, but without the item we need to melt through this ice for the time being, so we can save our game, baby dolls. And here we are, back on the ship, and I've only just been hurt, just a little bit, despite the fact that I haven't been to that planet in almost 10 years. So as you can see, I'm still a highly skilled young man, baby dolls. She still has the same things to say about this planet. And now, baby dolls, because we're at the save station, and I'm safely back on the ship with my crewmates, I'm gonna save the game and turn it off. Yeah, I'll turn it off. Although I might have an attack in the OCD, so I'll just come out of it by alt-tabbing. And stop the video now. So bye, baby dolls. See you next time.